Hi everyone, it's so good to be back here again. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you. Thank you for your support and your love here so far. You guys have been awesome. And yes, it's been a wonderful week so far. And of course, we all remember that Adams Oshiomhole was actually involved in a ghastly motor accident that he attributed to be an attempt or an assassin attempt on his life. But really, people have different opinion about that very incident, and PDP has actually said that Oshiomhole has long history of convoy crashes, that this is not his first, so he shouldn't just try to make it look like it was an assassin attempt on his life, that he should say something else and rather look deeply into some of the things he has done that is actually affecting him. Well, we all know that this is about politics, and so many things have been said so far, both the ones that are important and those that are not important. But anyway, guys, details of this I'll bring to you shortly. But before then, if you haven't subscribed right here, please ensure you hit the red subscribe button down there, and also give this video a thumbs up. Yes, and don't forget to hit the notification bell beside the subscription button so you get notified anytime we drop a new video. Okay guys, without wasting much of your time, let us dive right into the details of this report. As it says that Oshiomhole has a long history of convoy crashes, said by the People's Democratic Party. Yes, the Edo State chapter of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, has described as preposterous and irresponsible the claim that Tuesday accident involving the convoy of former national chairman of the All Progressive Congress (APC), Comrade Adams Oshiomhole, was an assassination attempt. State Publicity Secretary of the PDP, Chris Nehikari, who spoke to journalists on behalf of the party's campaign council on Wednesday in Benin City, said the claim is childish, irresponsible, and preposterous. And if anything, Oshiomhole should be answering questions over his convoy's frequent involvement in road crashes that have claimed the lives of about 10 persons since 2008. Nehikari noted that if the APC is sure about the intent of the truck driver that reportedly rammed into Oshiomhole's convoy, even before the investigation is carried out by the relevant agencies of government, the APC should also know who the assassin is, the sponsor, if any, and should be courageous enough to name them. The PDP explained that before the latest accident that claimed the lives of two security personnel and left others severely injured on Tuesday at Oluku, there had been at least 3 other fatal accidents involving Oshiomhole's convoy. Or is the APC saying that all the crashes were assassination attempts? Nehikari said in December 2008, 5 persons, including the chief press secretary to the governor, Adams Oshiomhole, then Mr. Chris Nwachukwu, and the personal assistant, Mr. Greg Haruna, lost their lives in a motor accident along Auchi Road. According to reports, the accident occurred at Agbede in Isako West local government area of the state when the Kia Cerato official car of the CPS had a head-on collision with a minibus belonging to the National Association of Nigerian Nurses and Midwives Delta State chapter while on their way to Auchi for a friend's wedding ceremony. April 28, 2012 was another day of mourning for families of 4 journalists attached to the Edo State Government House. 3 of the journalists, Olatunji Jacob and George Okosun, both the independent television, as well as Fidelis Ohani, a cameraman of the African Independent Television (AIT), lost their lives, while Governor Adams Oshiomhole escaped death after a tipper rammed into the governor's convoy along Warake Road in Isako West local government area of the state. There is another version of the story that says that Oshiomhole, who was drunk, actually drove the vehicle and rammed into the truck, the PDP said. The party added report said 6 other journalists in the press box and security operatives attached to the governor sustained various degrees of injuries, while a photojournalist of the state-owned Observer newspaper, Mr. David Archer, and the driver were in coma. In December 2013, Oshiomhole was involved in yet another accident when a bus loaded with plantain rammed into his car. His bulletproof vehicle was damaged beyond repairs. So it is obvious that it is just another convoy crash that happened to Adams Oshiomhole, so it shouldn't be attributed to any form of assassination or attempt on his life. So my people, you've heard it from here that Oshiomhole has a very good history of having crashes, but God has always, saved his life. And he attributing this, I don't think it is the right step that he has actually taken, because he should remember so many incidences of convoy crashes that he has been involved in. And attributing it because it's an election period is actually not sound of him, because of course he's a leader in the state, and not just a leader is also a stakeholder. So he shouldn't be thinking of attributing whatever happens to him and commending it or making it into the politics of blaming of the People's Democratic Party for everything that happened to him. He should rather take responsibilities of all of this that have been happening in time past, because you can see that PDP went back into history, to begin to count so many incidences where he has been involved in car crashes, and it is just God that have always kept him alive, and him now trying to make it look like it's an assassination attempt on his life is so vague of him, and it's not a good one, because rather what that will cause would be a lot of tension, and the People's Democratic Party will also be looking for medium to also get back at him on unnecessary issues. So whatever happens, he should give thanks to God that he's still alive. And for those that lost their lives, may God save their soul, and also may their souls also rest in peace, and their families get the fortitude to bear the loss that has befallen them. And of course, the APC should take responsibilities on some of these things, that when they go out, they should be very careful on how they run about in those roads, because really election period is one trying period that even the candidates and all its members should be very careful about. So guys, from here, this is what we have for you. We hope that Oshiomhole would actually take some notes down regarding some of the incidents that has befallen him in time past and up to this moment. So my people, thank you so much for being here. If you haven't subscribed, please ensure you hit the subscribe button, and also give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell. We always appreciate your presence right here. Thank you guys. To have a pleasant time. Bye for now.